Hey, Dad.
Hey, Kath.
We haven't recorded a video in probably about a month because I somehow lost the power cable to charge the camcorder.
Well, it may not have been you. It could have been anybody. It was sitting plugged into the wall. So
I'll take the blame. It might have been me. We'll
Might have been
probably
me.
find it now that we've gotten a replacement.
That's usually the way. Yeah.
But it got me thinking, in our 50 years as a company, I'm sure we've lost other things over the years that have caused issues, like me losing, or us, someone losing the power supply for the camcorder.
Misplaced things, you mean?
Misplaced things?
Yeah.
Do you got any entertaining stories about things that have been misplaced?
Misplaced or stolen?
Either or, I imagine.
Excuse me. We've had, we used to do those mall shows, and we were in Haney Place once, and their alarm system went off about 1 o'clock in the morning, and they just thought it was the janitors leaving, so they didn't look into it. But there we managed to misplace about $9,000 in keyboards.
Wow, that was a large misplacement.
Yeah. Let me see, we misplaced a Morgan guitar, Brazilian, right? That was misplaced in the back of the store, and somebody opened up the back door, and they tricked us into a freebie.
That was a misplacement.
A misplacement, right, yeah.
Mom thought of the time that the 1 ton got misplaced, or the times.
Yeah, well, the 1 ton, actually, that was interesting. They were building houses up here on Eagle Mountain, actually, is where they found the 1 ton. Bennett parked it behind where they have, on Langley Bypass anyway, their cheesecake factory, right, was in there at one time. And his wife, her girlfriend at the time, or wife, can't remember what year it even was working there. And anyway, he parked it there and then took off with her for something and came back and to pick it up and move it back where it belonged, and it wasn't there anymore. So it was found out of fuel on top of Eagle Mountain. They figured that it was used to steal the white goods out of houses that were being built.
Yeah, that would make sense.
You know, so it had power.
Washer dryer on a tailgate, it's a lot easier than trying to load it into the back of a truck.
And they had lots of room to load many of them. They left, it was interesting because they took all the dollies and they took all the nice pads and so on. So they probably just found another truck, right, and backed it up to it. And when they ran out of gas and emptied it out, yeah, that was misplaced, right? But it's not really us misplacing things. There's been lots of stuff. There's keyboards that have been misplaced in Langley, right? There's a time that somebody decided to drive through the window on 200th Street.
Is that when we were in what's now the muffler shop?
Yeah, it's exactly that A-frame building there, right?
It's a cool looking building.
It is a cool looking building, yeah. We misplaced a lot of boxes that time.
I would imagine, yes.
Yeah, there's been stuff over the years, right? That have been stolen. You have to be careful, of course. You can't claim on everything, because if you start claiming on everything, then you don't become insurable, right? So basically you eat these losses, right? Because you can't afford not to have the insurance for something major, like fire and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Right? They misplaced putting the caps on stuff kind of that. They misplaced putting the caps on the water system in Seven Oaks, and managed to drain about I don't know how many gallons of water, right?
Into the
thousands
store.
Of gallons of water into the store.
Yeah, we talked about that one when we had that one that we did about the accidents the stores had.
Yeah, well,
I remember when someone misplaced a rock through the front window here and it hit a piano.
Well, actually, also the rock that went through the front window, we had Garth Brooks on the wall at the front at the time before we had our high-end guitar room. We were just building up that inventory, and the glass smattering, right, went into the face of that guitar, right, made little pin marks in those. Those are cedar top guitar.
Yeah, so that probably went to a lovely home with a nice discount.
Oh, it did, yeah. Of course, right. The other thing went to when we lost the wall, right. We misplaced anchoring the slot bar to the front and had the guitars come tumbling down on that customer, right?
They got a nice discount too.
Yeah, a few other guitars got a little bit of marks here and there, right?
Yeah.
I've quite often have walked around the store looking for something and not found it for days, and
well, when I come in the store after not being here for a couple of days, I always walk around and find reading glasses and scraps of paper left in the most interesting places.
Well, I get talking to somebody and it gets put down, and just like everything else on that.
It does. All right. Well, I'll let you get back to arranging this room, and we hope everyone will come in and see our new keyboard room, because we're moving a bunch of stuff, and actually when we were moving it all, we found a whole bunch of stuff that had been misplaced.
Yeah, that's for sure. Right? So yeah, come on down and take a look. There's also the new drum area too. It's kind of fun.
All right, we'll see y'all soon.
All right, bye.